Now, each and every week on Tuesday, many of you will know that we usually get the insurance registrations showing how many vehicles Nio sold, or EV makers like Nio sold in the previous week. And this week's insurance registration almost did not come out. In other words, various sources that give us this insurance registration, some of them had already released statements of saying that they are not going to come. We'll just see the official deliveries tomorrow. But it appears that now they are made public, they are out there. And as seen on the screen, our favorite stock, Nio, last week had an all-time high insurance registration figure of 10,800. Now, Nio, since its existence, has never seen insurance registration reaching 10,800 on a single week. The most that we have seen from Nio, its insurance registrations at least getting to 10,000. We have seen 10,000 in December last year. That is when the Onvo L60 was selling like crazy. That is the time that we saw insurance registration getting to just over 10,000. But this 10,800 figure, it is the first time, and it's absolutely great to see Nio getting these insurance registrations, because it shows the massive demand and the deliveries that Nio is putting for all to see. Now, from this 10,800 insurance registration, we have got an all-time high insurance registration of Firefly of around 1,800. This is an all-time high. Firefly has never ever delivered such a figure on a weekly basis. We've got Nio Main Brand with 5,200. This 5,200, it is one of the highest figures that we have seen from Nio, at least this year. It's one of the highest, and all thanks to the all new Nio ES8. We've got 3,800 for the Onvo sub-brand. This is not an all-time high. Onvo combined has reached over 4,000, in fact 4,100. That was an all-time high. This 3,800, it's not the all-time high, but for Nio models and Firefly, it was an all-time high. And this, my dear friends, makes me to really look forward to what is coming. It is a showcase that from this one of 3,800 of Onvo plus 2,000 is coming from obviously L90, plus 1,000 maybe 500 is coming from the Onvo L60, because Onvo still has two models. They have not reached, or they are not yet at a place where they've got more models like what we are seeing onto Nio, which is pretty exciting. Seeing Nio delivering more vehicles, it is absolutely great, because for the past couple of weeks we've been seeing Onvo being the one that is selling more than Nio. Seeing this once again, it is something that is great, and it gives us some relief, because when Nio sells more cars, you know that revenues are more, because Nio Main Brand cars are quite pricey. Which is why, in terms of revenue generation, some of the big financial institutions, they said that because of the all-new Nio ES8, which is selling like crazy, which has got massive orders, we are going to see Nio's total revenue that they generate in Q4 exceeding or being more than that which Xpeng generated for the same period, up 50%. There will be a difference of 50%, or there might be a difference of 50% in terms of revenue generation from Nio versus that of Xpeng. And the reason why they highlighted, or they've been highlighting that, is because they know in terms of market cap, Nio's market cap is lower than that of Xpeng, right? Which we already know, we've taken cognizant of. Now, when looking at the others, you will notice there that obviously Leapmotor also saw an all-time high, 16,000 cars. Xiaomi saw 11,000 cars. Nio took the third spot at 10,800. Ato 10,700. Xpeng 10,400. Lioro 8,600. FCB 7,100. DePaul 6,300. Arcfox 5,300. Voya, you've got 4,200. Zika was not featured on this top 10 list that we got to see coming from Thinker. Arcfox, I think, is the one that took Zika off, because Voya and Depal, the FCB, they've always been there at the bottom of the list when it comes to insurance registration. But what a massive improvement from our favorite EV stock Nio, getting to the top spot. It's just so exciting to see this coming from Nio, because we hardly see Nio selling more than Xpeng this year, and these weeks or this kind of week where we see Nio selling like this in terms of the insurance registration, something to be proud of, something that makes us to be excited. Who knows the total number of insurance registrations is Nio going to see this week and the next week, because the demand is there. Demand is there. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it otherwise. Don't let the naysayers, the short sellers convince you otherwise. The demand for Nio cars is there. Demand for Nio cars is there. And the deliveries are also improving. All-time high, 10,800. It's proving that for us. And it is just the beginning, I'm telling you, because with this, we can go, or I think we're going to carry on with this momentum, because look, in Q4, in fact, from October to December, Nio is expecting to start receiving or selling at least 50,000 deliveries on a month-to-month on average. And that requires, or that will take them to at least have 10,000 as the base for the insurance registrations on a weekly basis, which is something that we look forward to. Production is being ramped up, which is why now we can easily see or clearly see Nio reporting such insurance registrations. And we just hope that it is indeed the beginning. We hope to see Nio continuing to flourish, because this 10,800 that actually Nio delivered, or that actually Nio sold, it is a 60% increase from last week's insurance registrations. And this shows you the great performance that Nio is putting out there for all to see. Hopefully the share price responds very well to these figures. Already pre-market Nio is on a green, and hopefully we end today, the day, on a green. Who knows? We will wait, we will see what will come. Like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell, so that at least you can be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new one. I will see you on the next one, my dear friends. That is all from me. Blue sky is coming, long term will win, and those that are persevering throughout the edges of the share price will be rewarded with time. I will see you on the next one, and God bless you all.